How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the nasty civilian segment of Colorado Custom Welding Blades, where you get to know me, the maker behind the hammer and the anvil, and I get to talk about things that I'm passionate about, things that are going on in life. Like, I'm not just a knife maker; I'm a knife maker that's traveling with my wife, as she's on a contract here in Utah as a nurse, and I forged all my blades, and I'm on the road, just finishing them, and yeah. So, anyways, what's most important about this video is two parts. Okay, don't fall victim to what I'm about to talk about because it's really important, and I get to show you my boys, my pups. The youngest one is a wolf dog, and the oldest one, I still don't believe embark, but it's a really cute Malamute. So if you want to just fast forward all the way to the end and see them, that's fine. I understand that, but here we go for the meat of this message. So, folks, when it comes to this time of the year, or this time of every 4 years, we always say the same damn thing, and that is, oh, we have to be careful who we vote for because this election matters the most. We say that every single time, and it is true. And the direction the whole world as itself is going is something we do need to pay attention to. But what you individually need to pay attention to is who you put that check mark on. Both sides of the aisle, I don't care who you are, hear my heart on this. Please hear my heart on this. Don't sell your vote like a stock. Your vote, your voice, what's important to you should matter, and that's what matters to me. We may not get along with that. We may not agree with each other. That is absolutely fine. But when it comes to a representative that you want to be your voice, you better make really clear and sure. You better be very clear and sure. That's a better way of saying it. That person is legitimate, 100% with you on what you believe in. Because too many times, both sides of the aisles are guilty of this. They treat the people, our voice, our opinion, our vote, like a stock. I'm going to explain that here in a second. To summarize this, and I'll go into what I was saying. Research the individual you're voting for. Make sure they truly align with your values and always have, or if they have a change of heart, it is for the right reasons. Because how politicians become career politicians is they come in one way, and in order for them to stay, just like tides, just like waves, they have to steer course in order to keep out of trouble and stay where they are. That is not a good politician. That is not good leadership. That is not somebody I want running my country, be it I voted for them or not. Because that means that my voice is truly not valued. It's just them using that as a manipulation tactic to keep their stance, their job, their position, their office. With that, what do I mean by stocks? Well, in this scenario, we'll just use the presidential elections, okay, because it's midterms. If you research both individuals in this last election who ran, you can see their stance on things 10 years ago, even completely different from where they are now. That might be a heart change, that might be legitimate, or it could just be they're in. Okay, so just to use this analogy here, okay, your voice, what's important to you is that stock. And if group A has this stock, right, this politician comes along, says, you know what, there's a lot of people standing behind this, I think this would be something to invest in. And they're going to do so with two things. Either A, it's a guaranteed in for them, or they truly believe in it. And there are politicians for both of these, but more so the first option. Because what do you see? As soon as they get that office that they invested in, they talked about, oh, how they're going to be for this and they're going to be for that. And I stand with you people, and, you know, we need to make changes and all this other stuff. And then as soon as they get into options, they do nothing. Or they completely retract and go the opposite direction. You're like, well, what happened to my voice? What happened to my morals? What happened to my values that I voted for you on? Doesn't matter, because now they have an office. Both sides have been guilty of this for so long, and it needs to stop because it is no longer about leading people. On both sides, it is about control. You even hear this. Oh, well, if we do this, we're going to control the Senate. We're going to control Congress. We're going to control this. We're going to control that. What happened to being for the people? What happened to be working for us? What happened to do your job? Not to be bipartisan, to be on your side, stand strongly, but be able to get along with the other side, not point fingers, not slander. And that's another thing, man. How many times do you realize that all these political ads um, just slander their opponent? Like, where is the sportsman? Where is the honor in that? Is that what you have to do in order for you to get, and be it true or not? Both sides do this to each other. Now, I'm a conservative, so I get you can kind of put in picture who I voted for. But they both do it to each other, and it's so freaking annoying when they just tear each other down. And it's not so much they're not pointing out facts, it's how they say it. It's not about what they're going to do different. It's about, oh, with this and that and this person. What are you going to do for me though? What are you going to do for my future kids? What are you going to do for this generation coming up? How are you going to solve that? I'm not talking about what this person failed to do or did poorly. What are you going to do different than what they did? They just always slander each other. That's not. Sorry, I went on a rant there. But my point is this, guys, is as soon as they get in office, they pull that stock investment out, and that's their return, the office. And then they completely flip sides. How many times is that? Both sides of the aisle. Anyways, guys, in closing, two more subjects. Two. Okay, climate change. We can talk about this maybe later. I've never really been a huge buyer into this whole thing that things are melting. I think that they are, but I don't think it's for the reasons of emissions and oil and all this other stuff. Just hear me out on this. Okay, just hear me out. Back in this Bush Senior era, they started to mess around with technology to learn how to control the weather. Now, I don't think this was nefarious so much as it was they wanted to see if they can produce greater crops or whatever. And I think that worldwide there's just been a huge secret experiment going on and it's not working and there's huge consequences to that. I'm just saying. And with that, with the whole fix of you know emissions and smog and all this pollution and stuff is electronic vehicles. People really wake up and understand nowhere in the world is there a electronic infrastructure grid strong enough to withstand every single home, every single family having not one, but maybe two or five vehicles that are charging constantly, running electricity through your house, powering schools, powering buildings without. Solar won't be able to do it. Windmills won't be able to do it. You would have to have nuclear reactors, which is going to be fed by coal, which is going to make the environment 1,000 times worse. Hear me on this. Do a little bit of study. I'm a big component in finding the better emissions off it. There's gas companies that are trying to, oh, I forget what it's called, but they're trying to make their product gas wise more economically friendly. Same with diesel. But anyways, um, and then the last subject is the dogs. Boys, want to say hi? Call the oldest one, and I get the youngest one. This is. Oh, sorry, buddy. This is Doten, which means thunder. He is 17 weeks right now. He's a big boy. Huh. Say, I'm a big boy. I'm a big wolf dog. Say hi. Yeah. We're trying a new diet tomorrow, huh? We're not going to be doing dry food anymore. We're going to be doing the barf diet. Let's meet the other one. All right, let's see if we can get him up. Come on, boy. Up, 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 up. This is Scout Boy. This is the Scout Boy. Say hi. He's tired. Yeah. Okay, well that's it for the nasty civilian segment um, for today. And you know, at the end of the day, guys, again, we have to get along with each other, treat each other well. We don't have to get along, but we can have a conversation. So let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will be doing Ed Show videos. I'll be doing more videos just for Colorado Custom Leather and Blades. But thank you guys. We'll see you next time. God bless.